Girlfriends, welcome back to my channel, Outrageous Curls. In today's video, I am going to be talking to you guys about Black Friday deals that are happening in the UK. It is that time of year where you can stock up on your favourite curly hair products and save money at the same time. Keep watching to see more. So let's get into it. So the first shop I'm going to talk about is Boots. And Boots stocks a lot of curly hair products, and I've noticed that it has expanded its range over the past couple of years. It stocks now Cam2, Shea Moisture, Flora & Curl, Curl Smith, Camille Rose, and My Organics, and I think it also stocks As I Am, which is great. I went into the shops today just to see what products they have available on the shelves at the moment in my local store and what deals they've got going on. And as you can see, some of them have a discounted price, and there is a 3 for 2 option with My Organics, which is great. 3 for 2 is one of the best hair deals when it comes to curly hair products, because you're basically saving yourself about £7, between £7 to £15, which is amazing, as then because you're basically getting a product for free. So that is the best curly hair deal out there, I have to say. So if you are a huge fan of My Organics and you are running low on these products, definitely get these now, and you can stock up on so many products for a cheaper price in the long term. And I think Shea Moisture already had a 3 for 2 deal at the end of October. So I did wonder whether or not if that would be in there for Black Friday, because I've noticed sometimes that they don't seem to do the same deal often. When they do a 3 for 2 just the month before, sometimes they'll do just like save a third off. So I think, if I'm right, Boots does have a discounted price at the moment with Shea Moisture products. And they've started to stock some other new products in there as well, like the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Hair Gel, which looks quite interesting. And the same for the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Hair Gel. Like, you can see the packaging is quite similar. So these look fairly new, and I haven't tried these yet, but I'm not going to try them yet. I probably will look to try them more in the spring, summertime, because that's the better time of the year to use hair gels. I focus more on curling creams during this time of year, so I would recommend trying to buy more moisturizing products with these Black Friday deals, just to benefit your hair during this cold winter months. One thing I did spot was that Flora & Curl I don't think was discounted at all for Boots, which I was a little bit disappointed about, because I do want to get Flora & Curl is definitely a range I want to try out so much, and their products I've heard are really good. But for me, I am trying to be really good with my money. Like, I'm terrible with my money, and I'm trying to get better with it. So I'm trying to keep to a certain budget when it comes to buying curly hair products now. I'm being strict to myself, especially when it's coming to Christmas. So you do need to be smart with how you're spending. Try not to go overboard and go super crazy and become a super curly hair product junkie, which I sometimes do. It's really hard to avoid that sometimes, but try your best to. So Boots have some really good deals overall, but of course just be careful to look out for certain brands. And you can see online here as well that some of them will have a red banner or messaging underneath to say what the save is and whether or not they are in the Black Friday deals. So just make sure you keep an eye out for that. Sometimes it is a little bit easier to buy curly hair products online, I will admit, rather than buy them in store. So the next one is Superdrug. I love Superdrug. If I have to be honest, when it comes to Boots or Superdrug, I do prefer Superdrug more, just because I don't know what it is about Superdrug. I think it has that more, the structure, the style of it is just nicer and neater, and it's easier to see products, especially in my local store. They have moved over to a bigger store, as you can see, and it looks absolutely amazing. I love it, and it was just so clean, and it's got a nicer aesthetic feel. And the only thing I did notice was that the messaging in there isn't clear enough when it comes to discounts. So you really have to look at the prices in Superdrug. As you can see here, As I Am is definitely in the Black Friday, and they've started to stock the Rosemary range, which is really exciting. I really want to try this range so much. And you can see, like, of course, the shampoo and the conditioner is like £5.32, something like that. When something is £5, that's when you know it's definitely a good curly hair deal, because curly hair products on average are about £8 to £12. So, and some products are even more expensive than that. They can be £17 to £25. So this is a really good hair deal. Like, you can save yourself so much money. So I think I'll find the message in here online, which I'll share next to me. I think it's about save 20 to 30% off, which is pretty good. So definitely look at Superdrug if you are an As I Am hair brand loyalty person. And you can see here that Shea Moisture is not at all really in the Black Friday, which is really bizarre. So I'm gonna just see and put something here just to confirm if I'm definitely right about it. But I was a bit shocked by that. I thought, really? Like, Shea Moisture is usually always in the Black Friday deal. So that's really odd. But Cantu is definitely in it. I think it's got about save a third off, which is really good. Like, Cantu definitely is one of the best hair brands out there, especially if you're on a hair budget. So, and they have expanded their hair range. So they don't just do coconut products, they do like avocado, they do Gava, I think I pronounced that right. And I know there's another brand, another range name, but it's not coming to me right now. But yeah, Cantu is a really good curly hair brand, especially if you're on a budget. But what really made me happy was seeing that Flora and Curl is in the Black Friday deals at Superdrug. And I am really tempted to get the curl lotion and the the curly hair foam. They look really good, so I might have to review my budget and see if I can get that and try it out and review, fingers crossed, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, Superdrug is really good. And also what's good about Superdrug as well is that if you have the points card, you can scan that each time you buy a product, and then those points become equivalent to money, so you can get some money off of your next purchase. So if you get up to £1, usually the cashier will ask you like, oh, you've already got £1 on here, or you've got £2, do you want me to take it off? Or you can save it up and build it to buy something completely free in the future. It's up to you. But Superdrug, I have to say, when it comes to their points card, that's what they call it, a beauty card. It's a lot better compared to Boots, I have to say. Boots does something similar, but I prefer Superdrug. It's just a lot easier to use. But yeah, Superdrug is really good with their curly hair deals at the moment for Black Friday, so definitely check them out. The next one I'm going to talk about is Kyo Beauty. I'm going to keep this one very brief because I can't really provide a lot of information, but I will link their website down below in the description for you guys to check out, as they are offering a Black Friday deal, but you have to sign up to the email list. And they also say that you need to create your wish list, and then they will provide you from what I'm seeing of this overall, a personalized sort of Black Friday deal. So I noticed most of the products I really want are out of stock. It's all like Carol's Daughter. I have become a huge Carol's Daughter fan after trying a lot of their products out. So I'm gonna just put them in my basket in my wish list anyway, just in case, you never know, and see what kind of discount offer they'll provide me. But I have a feeling it might be like a personalized discount code for 20% off everything or 30% off everything. 30% off would be really good, but I think most of it is usually 20% off when it comes to Kyo Beauty. And Kyo Beauty stocked a lot of curly hair brands, like so many different products and different ranges as well. Like for example, with As I Am, there's some products that aren't all stocked in Boots and Superdrug. It's usually like the classic range and the Jamaican black castor oil range, whereas here you've got the rosemary, you've got the tea tree oil, and you've got some of the, I think you've also got some of the hair color waxes as well, which is really good. And even with Shea Moisture, it stocks literally all different ranges of Shea Moisture. So Kyo Beauty is really good if you're someone who has a really specific sort of product in mind, or you're someone who wants to try out different products. Kyo Beauty is definitely a good place to try out. They do have an in-person store at Gray's in Essex. And the next one I'm going to jump into is Look Fantastic. I had a quick look to see what offers they have at the moment, and they have around, I think it's save 25% off to 33% off on selected brands and products, and that's really good. Like, again, you're saving yourself around, I think it's about £4 to £6 with that kind of deal. It depends on what kind of product you're after as well, and what brand. So Curlsmith is a little bit more on the expensive side, I will admit, but if you're someone who has been wanting to try out Curlsmith, but because the price has been above your budget, but now it's within your budget, that's definitely a good deal right there, because I think I came across a product that's like usually £22 but it's now £15, which is pretty good. You're saving yourself £7 there, so that is a really good hair deal. Whereas some other products that are a bit more inexpensive, you're only saving yourself about £3 or £4, but it's still, you're saving yourself money overall. So that's what I mean. But depending on what the brand is, what the product is, it will vary what kind of savings you will get, because it's all dependent on the price point of that product. And the next one is ASOS. ASOS have about, I think it's about 33% off on some products. They don't stock Shea Moisture anymore. Like, when I had a look, I couldn't see Shea Moisture at all on ASOS, but they do still stock Cantu and Camille Rose, which is really good. So they have these available at the moment, and if you've got the Premier option as well, where you can get next day delivery, that's really good, because then you can buy the product today and just get the product the next day. But of course, with the Premier delivery with ASOS, I think you have to spend £10, but sometimes they do offer like a Black Friday deal where you could get it for £5, so keep an eye out for that if they do drop that in there, because sometimes they will put a time limit on it. It will just be a day where you can have this deal. So ASOS is really good if you are someone who can't go to the shops and you want things as quick as possible, and you've got that option there. And that leads me straight into Amazon as well, which is also basically a shop, an online store where you can get products the next day if you've got Amazon Prime. And they have really started to do their Black Friday deals with the curly hair products at last, because I think I looked at it not last year but the year before, they didn't do any hair deals whatsoever, which was really disappointing, but now they've really taken advantage of it this year. And Shea Moisture has a really good hair deal at the moment, so I'll show you guys the pathway, what I'm doing here at the moment. And if you click on the actual brand name, it will take you to almost like a little mini store, and you can see all the products on there. But you will notice that not all of the products are in the Black Friday deals. It will have like a red banner and it will say what the percentage is and what the new price is. There's one product that you can get which is £5, which is really good for Shea Moisture, because most of their products are usually about £11 to £12 on Amazon, so that's a really good hair deal there. And they also have As I Am and Cantu as well, and you can see these are really good hair deals. Of course, Carol's Daughter is not in the hair deal. I've noticed that if products are easily accessible in Boots and Superdrug, most of the time the Black Friday deals will also reflect in Amazon as well, because they are more easily accessible. I think products that aren't easily accessible, they don't really throw into the Black Friday deals, because they don't believe there's as such. I think they're probably assuming there isn't a big enough market for it. But hopefully over time they'll start to see that there is a lot of interest in it, and they might make changes in the future, but we'll have to wait and see. And yeah, that is really it, curl friends. Comment below, what products are you looking to buy this Black Friday? Let me know, as I'd love to hear it. I am debating on what to buy. I really want to stock up on the Carol's Daughter Hair Milk Leave-In Conditioner. I absolutely love it. And the hair refreshener as well. Honestly, Carol's Daughter Hair Milk is really, really good for this winter. I cannot recommend it enough. I hope you guys like this video. Please like this video. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned to my curly hair uploads. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the curly hair fun. I hope you guys have a lovely week. Keep it fun, keep it curly, and stay true, and see you in the next video. Bye!